Hi everyone, I'm Vida Delisi, and in this video we're going to talk about the Landlord and Tenant Board's acceptable methods of serving legal documents. Oftentimes we get asked, how will the board know how a document was served to a tenant? Well, they know because a landlord would eventually have to file an application with the Landlord and Tenant Board to commence a legal proceeding. And in doing so, they will have to submit the certificate of service, which is kind of like proof of service. And on that certificate of service, it includes how the tenant was served, when they were served, where they were served, and who served them. Now, here are the acceptable methods of service in accordance with the Landlord and Tenant Board's rules of procedure. Hand delivering the notice, hand delivering to another adult in the rental unit, placing it in the tenant's mailbox or where mail is usually delivered, sliding it under the door or through a mail slot, via fax or via mail. Now, if the document is being served via mail, additional days must be added to the date of service, so date of termination. Now, you may have noticed that I have not mentioned email because email is still not an acceptable method of service unless the consent to service via email form has been signed by both parties. So what happens if a landlord is not able to satisfy the Landlord and Tenant Board's requirements for service? Well, if they're not able to satisfy it, there's a high possibility that the Landlord and Tenant Board will dismiss the application, and the landlord risks the possibility of having to restart the process over again. I hope you found this video informative. If you have any questions, call us first.